Thomas is a 19-year-old who owns a group on VRChat called the Seven Rings, where they roleplay as different characters from the Amazon Prime series Hazbin. The ages of these people roleplaying with each other have ranged from 14 all the way up to 28, just from what I've seen. Thomas, the owner, was caught talking to a 14-year-old in a sexual manner, including things like sleeping on call with him. Thomas runs the group with who used to be his girlfriend Lou, and when she found out her VRChat boyfriend was talking to a minor, she was understandably pissed. She cursed him out and accused him of talking to a minor. He at first denied it, and then once realized she had all the evidence proving he was lying, he sent her this voice message.
I admit, yes, I did have a thing for her way back when. She ended up telling me her age. I still kind of had a little bit of a thing for her, but I slowly really lost interest. But then I met you, and then I admit I talked to her for probably one more day, and then I stopped. I really did not mean to keep talking to her at all. I am very fucking sorry. I really, really wish I could make it up to you somehow. I know you won't ever trust me again. I know. I'm sorry.
So he admitted to talking with the 14-year-old, but that's not the craziest part. When he found out her age, he did not stop contact with the minor. When I asked him why, he told me that he still had feelings for her and was somewhat in love. Crazy shit. After his group exposed him, he told everyone that he blocked the minor and was removed as owner from the group. But during them exposing him, they failed to stop him from interacting with another minor he calls his VRChat sister, who is only 15, even encouraging the behavior as long as Thomas agrees to stay in a public server. So I sat down and talked to Thomas about this to see if I can convince him to stop talking to minors altogether. This is what I found. So you were the owner of like the Hazbin Hotel Hellfire group, and you got caught talking to a minor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what happened like after you found out that she was 14?
Well, I meant I kept in touch with her as a friend, really. Not really much with.
But you said that like you were like in love with her at one point.
I had some feelings for her, but I slowly pulled myself away from that.
He claimed that she told him she was 16 when he first started talking over VRChat, but in the screenshot he is asking her how old she is. Why would he ask her her age if he already knew it? When did she tell you she was 16?
She told me she was 16 right when we met.
Like
But
in
she
voice
told me
chat?
she was no, through VR.
Oh, she told, okay, on VRChat, she told you she was 16.
Yeah.
Was that prior to the October 16th when the text messages that I saw were like made?
Yeah.
Okay, because in there you see where she says she's 14, and then the text messages continue after that. You guys are sleeping in VRChat servers and shit together.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you still in contact with her?
No, I blocked her on everything.
Okay. But like, why didn't you immediately block her after finding out her age?
I don't know. I guess I just saw that me and her could possibly still be friends or something. I don't know.
So like this is where it really comes into play and why I wanted to talk to you, because I understand that you have a VRChat family and you have two VRChat sisters, and one of them. Go ahead.
Actually, they're not VR chat sisters. Well, one I met on VR chat, but is actually like a sister to me. The other, IRL, that feels like a sister.
And how old are they?
Sophie is 17, and fuck, what's her name? Angelica is 15.
Okay. I thought one of them was 12.
No,
Okay. Well, anyway, the 15-year-old, is that the VRChat one or is that the real life one?
that's the VR chat one.
Okay. So I guess this is like the problem that I have with it, right? Like, how old are you? You're like 18, 19?
Yeah.
Okay. You're an adult. Why are you talking to minors on VRChat in general?
I guess I never really thought it would end up becoming a problem as long as I never really did anything with them.
But you already have had this situation where this girl who was 16, which, I mean, I still think it's strange for a 16 and 18-year-old to date.
I met Angelica like 3 months prior to meeting that other girl.
Okay. So I mean, I really just think in general, you should not be talking to minors at all on VR chat, especially after this situation happened where you got caught talking to a 14-year-old. Like, you should cut all contacts with all minors on VR chat. What's your thoughts on that?
I know that, but she feels like an actual sister. For me, she reminds me of my sister IRL.
I get that,
So
bro. I get that you have a connection with her, but because of these things that have has occurred, and not just because of these things, like really, like realistically, if I'm like talking to you man to man, like you cannot talk to minors on the internet. It's just a bad look, and it's not good. All right. And then now that we've had this situation where you were sexual with a 14-year-old, there is no way that you should be able to have a connection with a 15-year-old on VR chat. It's just something that cannot happen. You have to block her and you can't talk to her. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand it.
You cannot talk to minors on the internet. I know it's hard, bro. I get that you guys have like a connection. You had a connection with the 14-year-old as well. But the thing is like what if like you start develop feelings for this 15-year-old?
I'm friends with her boyfriend, but she's 17, so I will never gain feelings for her. Plus, she's more like
Wait,
a sister
hold
than
up.
anything.
She's 15 years old and her boyfriend's 17?
Yeah,
Okay, that's also a fucking red flag.
yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
You look, I know it's hard, bro. But like let's say she breaks up with this like dude that's grooming her and then like you guys hang out, you develop feelings for her, and then she turns like 16, 17 because you already said that you were okay dating a 16-year-old. Like what if say
That's
she has a
if
birthday, then
I,
like
it was only if like they were close to my age range, which I find close as like 2 years maybe.
okay, but if you're an adult you can't date a minor. Like if you're an adult you just can't date minors, you know that, right?
Yeah, I know that.
Okay. And like you really shouldn't be interacting with a minor even if she is like your VR chat sister. That's like it's not healthy. It's not good for her either. It's bad for her because you found out that you're not able to control yourself when you're emotional with somebody or you find a romantic connection with somebody because you didn't immediately turn it off with the 14-year-old. Let's say you develop feelings for her. He turns 16. Now you're grooming her and you guys get in a relationship. You don't know for sure what could happen. That's a possibility that could occur. You gotta block her, dude. I'm sorry, but you really need to block her. You cannot be friends with minors on VR chat.
I know that.
Like if you could take it back, like what would you say your biggest regret in all this is?
Um, my biggest regret was I guess just talking with Fern in any type of way. I guess.
Okay. You and Loot were together, right?
Uh, for yeah, for a month and a half.
She feels really betrayed in all this. Like, do you have any like regrets for how like she feels?
I regret treating her how I did. I guess.
Because I mean, you were in a relationship with her. You fell out of like you said that you weren't really feeling the relationship anymore. You kind of fell out of love with it, and
Because she kept pushing herself away from towards the end of our relationship, so I started falling out.
and then were you dating the minor at that time?
No,
Okay, so this is something that happened prior to you guys being in a relationship.
it was way prior, but I never even dated the minor.
Well, you were sleeping in VR chat rooms and shit with her, and like you guys were having like flirtatious texts with each other.
It was flirtatious text, and we slept in public servers.
There were also like times where you guys were in private servers as well.
Uh, there might have been one or two private servers, but it was mostly public. And
Have you read the text, or you're like, I'm opening up a private server if you want to join me?
oh, wait, what was that one for sleeping? Because I've opened up private servers so that me and her can talk.
Yeah, and you guys would like sleep in VR chat together.
Yeah, sleeping was mostly public,
Okay.
friends at least.
Would you say like, so you're saying nothing outside of the text, nothing like that, like sexual occurred?
No, I
Okay.
never was sexual with anybody. Unless they were a guy friend of mine.
The only other thing I can really say is, bro, is like it's not something that can be negotiated. It's not something that can be made an exception for. You have to stop talking to like these minors on VR chat. Even if she is just your friend and there's nothing wrong going on or sexual going on or anything like weird going on, because of these situations that you've been in and in general, you cannot talk to minors online. It's just not good. You can talk to people your own age, but like you can't talk to minors online, and you have a VR chat like family, a sister, really. That's like in itself like there's a lot of VR chat families that are made for like grooming, and there's a lot of predator shit involved with that, like outside of you, like in other places on VR chat. It's not a good look, like especially for everything that you've been accused of. You gotta cut ties with it. Can you do that?
I can try, I guess,
You have.
but
It's like you can't talk to minors on the internet, dude. It's like you cannot do that. You know what I mean? It's like you're an adult, right? You're a grown up, and you can't have friends. You can't have children friends online. Can you like? Can you just like we can end it, but like, can you just promise me that you'll stop talking to her, you block her, and not talk to any more people that are under the age of like let's say 18 online anymore?
she's the only one that I still talk to. I block minors everywhere
Okay,
else.
you
Well,
have to block her too. There's not an exception to the rule. You can't because like you guys, it's the fact that you guys have a close relationship is not a good thing. I know that it doesn't seem malicious, and you view her as like an actual sister, but it's wrong, dude. It's actually very wrong. You cannot do that, especially with everything that you've done. You can't do that.
yeah,
Okay. Look, this is literally the best thing for you. Like, I'm not your lawyer or anything like that, but I'm literally coming to you and giving you the best advice because if somebody finds out about all this shit you've done and then they find out you're talking to a minor, even if it's not sexual, it is going to look very bad on you and it is going to fuck your life up, okay? This is your chance to fix it, all right, man? Like, are you religious or anything like that?
no,
My recommendation to you is to, find God. Like, I think a lot of this stems from, like, sin. And I think if you find a relationship with God, it can help you get past these demons. Because the fact that you do these things and you have these like desires and you're talking to minors, it's not good. You can pray this away. And like I genuinely think that's like the best path for you is to look in yourself. And maybe if you need to talk to somebody about it too, you can go see a therapist. Because I know that you were talking about self-harm. And nobody wants you to hurt yourself. Nobody wants you to end your life, man. You do not have to do that. This is not worth losing your life over, dog. You can get help. People can find you help. I have a number to a suicide hotline I can give you. If there's anything like that you need, I can provide that to you. But you really do need to get help if this is something that is going to be a continuing thing. After talking with Thomas, he provided me proof that he blocked the minor. We have also reported him to VR chat as well. If you guys made it to the end of the video, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'll be uploading more Predator videos like this going forward. Just keep an eye out, and as always, peace. Luna.